Hey, everybody. I hope you all can hear me. It's your girl, Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I feel like my voice is gone, but you all know I was at a concert the other day. Missy Elliott. I'm going to set up a story time soon. I don't know what it is. I just feel like my voice is really soft, so I'm trying my best to speak up. If you can't hear me, please let me know. Now, I know I'm late, but you also... People who used to Kiss My Cheeks TV knew I was out in the streets for my second birthday present. I treated myself to go see Missy Elliott with Busta Rhymes, Sierra, and Timberland. I had a really good time. So I was late getting my reviews out. So I know it's been a week since Love Island USA reunion, but the reunion was good. I expected more. They really could have got 2 episodes of content out of this season. And I feel like I was robbed a little bit of some of the content, some of the, what do we call, like, reconciliations or just getting the tea, setting the record straight. I feel like they focused too much on this backseat, which I really don't care nothing about. But let's just jump right into it. A lot of people came to this reunion and didn't say a sentence. I think outside of, some people didn't even say hello to the host. Some people were just sitting there and were cute, because most people were cute. We already went through the reunion fashions. Most people didn't have one word to say, but shout out to Pizza Hut for giving everyone a free trip to New York, and they got to sit in the back and eat some slices of pizza. Got a little bit of camera time. Shout out to that. The main thing that opened up the reunion was Hannah, and Hannah saying people on the internet were mean to her or bullied her about her makeup. Hannah, have you watched any of it back, ma'am? Did you not notice? Or maybe I'm coming down with a cold. I don't know. I agree, Eric. We're going to get to that. Did you not see your white makeup on everyone's face after every kissing challenge, to the point where most people didn't even want to kiss you because they didn't want to have all that powder or foundation around the perimeter of their mouths? Like, girl, it was a fool. It was too much makeup, not enough setting spray. Every lady up there had on makeup, but only yours was coming off on other people. So, I mean, I'm not going to drag Hannah, but sometimes you need to look in the mirror before you start saying people bullying you. Like, ma'am, we couldn't help but call out what we saw on our television screens. Up next, we found out that Cordell did get a Cheez-Its deal. Shout out to Cordell. I know probably that PR team and his brothers probably helped, but I also seen Cordell and Serena in a Pattern hair care advertisement. It was a print advertisement. Look, I love Pattern. My hair is natural right now. When I'm wearing my natural hair, my go-to brands are Pattern. Excuse me. And it's another brand I just started. It's called DE. I think it's Daily Elements or something. I'm a bad sponsor. I don't forgot the name, but I just started using it. But Pattern is always my go-to brand for natural hair because Tracy Ellis Ross, who is the owner of Pattern, she made a product for all curl types, not just 4C curly, 1C loose. Like, she has like 3 different types of products for each hair type, and I love Pattern. So shout out to them for getting that sponsorship. Y'all, if I feel like my nose is, I don't want to be sniffing it because I'm gonna try to get to the point. I'm gonna try to get to it the best I can. Janae makes a pregnancy joke and says she met Kenny's mom. Congratulations. I don't care. Leah and Miguel are dating. Leah and Miguel are dating. I mean, I guess. I didn't see any chemistry between them two. It gave very much we doing this for the television show, but if they found the spark after this show was over, go ahead, Leah and Miguel, go ahead. I have seen them do some cute TikToks because mostly, the PPG, that's what they call themselves. With Miguel, we're doing some cute TikToks. So, I guess, but doesn't he live all the way in London? Like, if he's not moving to the United States, I would just let that go. Anyway, up next, Koye said he gonna get him some airtime. He said, look, I want to apologize. I said that relationship was fake, but now I see that it ain't, so I want to apologize. Koye, you weren't the only one. You don't think it's going to last, Eric? I mean, they young, and you supposed to have fun. Have fun until it's not fun anymore. I didn't think Janae and Kenny were real at first either. I thought Janae was going to hold on to Kenny into Casa and then find who she really wanted. But we saw it didn't play out that way. We ain't psychics. We ain't got no crystal ball to know if y'all being for real or not. This is a game show for money. We expect y'all to play in our face for the money. So I ain't feel like you had to apologize, Koye, but that was the only way you was going to get any camera time because we did not see Koye after that apology. Let's get up to the main argument, which was Nicole and Kendall, which got on my last nerve. I wrote his name correctly on my paper, but y'all know I call him Trevor. I think Trevor is just better fitting. So they were trying to go around the elephant in the room without saying it's an elephant. They just wanted to tiptoe around it. But eventually, Nicole was like, look, I'm mad at you because you lied. And let's just put it out there. Somebody put some pictures of him on the internet. And I don't think it's right to put pictures of him on the internet, but he lied. He said that was from 2 years ago, but it was really 2 days before we even started the show. Bloody money, I kind of agree. Because I'm going to get into it. Ma'am, how dare you make me want to stick up for Trevor? As much BS he did all season. The whole time Nicole was up there crying and fussing, I was like, ma'am, anybody would have lied to you. If the way Trevor's news and videos were leaked on the internet, I didn't want to see it. That's embarrassing, number one. He's dealing with the public and everyone saying he ain't really saying that to no woman and women don't want to see you. Y'all was on Twitter. Y'all seen what everybody on Twitter was saying. I ain't say nothing. I just looked and kept scrolling. This man is really going through it, and you're worried about that he didn't tell you it happened 2 days before the show versus 2 years before the show. At the end of the day, whenever he took that video and sent it to whoever he sent it to, and whoever you sent it to, Trevor, they ain't ish. They not ish. And I hope you press charges on them. But it didn't have anything to do with you, and it was before you. I could see if he sent that video from the villa, when y'all got out the villa and he was already sending out videos. That's different. That's after you. But whatever he does before you, I wouldn't care. Excuse me. I'm going to try to make these fast, y'all. I've already felt that Nicole didn't really want Trevor anyway, and she was just giving it up to him, hoping that it would get them to the cash. Because they thought they were the second strongest couple after Kayla and Aaron. But we all seen what happened with Kayla and Aaron. But Nicole, you was doing too much. I'm mad you made me take Trevor's side, but it had nothing to do with you. I didn't feel no ways bad that you was up there on that screen crying and whatever, because Trevor took the worst of it. I'll be on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, and I didn't see anyone dragging Nicole for that video. Everyone was dragging Trevor. And for you to do all that crying and say he wasn't shit, and he wasn't there for you, like, and he tried to buy you a ticket to save face and all this other stuff, for y'all to sit around and get on the stage and say, but we still go together. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And then the day or 2 days after the reunion was aired, y'all released a statement saying y'all broke up. Can y'all please just stay off my internet? I don't care. Up next is Andrea's turn to cry. To me, she didn't focus her anger where it should have been, which is at Rob. Because Rob got on the television and played in your face, talking about, she go home, I'm going home. I found my love. I ain't got to stay around here. Rob didn't do anything but waste space, which y'all tried to say Andrea was doing. Rob didn't do anything but waste space because he didn't want to be with anybody else that was in that villa. I kind of believe he would have recoupled with Leah if they didn't want the backlash of them recoupling. So I just didn't like how they jumped all over Andrea. PPP, whatever they called. They jumped in, talking about you call Andrea, you called Leah Two-Face, and here go Janae with these whack-ass receipts. Page 4, you said Two-Face. I'm like, that's the worst she said. Janae, that's the worst she said. You done chopped down trees and wasted paper to bring out receipts of her calling Leah Two-Face. Leah is Two-Faced. She was two-faced to you, Janae. She was two-faced to you. But y'all love to put a cape on this for this lady, and she don't put on that same cape for you. Leah is very selfish, one-sided. Y'all tried to tell me she was a billionaire, and I was like, I don't see billionaire, but she might be some rich, entitled, because she gives me rich, entitled, do what I say, have my back. I don't want no people around me. I want to be surrounded by yes people. And that's what Serena and Janae give me for Leah, because Leah has never protected them the way they jump in and protect her. The only time Leah gets to be loud and cussing and fussing is when she is in the wrong. And I can't stand when she do it, because I was looking for one of y'all two black girls to check her. But y'all sitting up here putting on superhero capes. You said on page 4 she was Two-Faced. Like, Leah owes you an apology, Janae, truth be told. Hey, Cajun. You don't watch this show, but you want to look, catch season 7. Season 6 was good. What happened next? Because I was over Leah and everybody, because then Janae gonna end it with, and make sure you keep Leah's name out your mouth. And if she don't, what y'all gonna do? See, y'all have the wrong people on the show. Y'all have the wrong people on the show, because if I don't, I have to stop being like that. I have to stop being like that. But I don't like people that try to pull cards and try to make it seem like they better than you, or they trying to, as Nikki would call it, sun you or punk you or whatever word y'all want to call it. I don't like people that do that. I don't like that, because who are you? We are all on the same show looking for love, and Leah is just mad that that man said he wasn't sexually attracted to you, jumped in the swimming pool to go fake crying to be with this other lady. That's what really is the true tea. And that's why she voted her off the show. But whatever. And then she turned around and did the same thing to your man, Connor. But that's y'all PPP girl, whatever. And I did say that in my notes, because I did take a little bit of notes, because I watched this a minute ago. But we jumping down Andrea's throat, but nobody jumped down Rob's throat about how he treated Leah. Like, I would not be mad if the PPP girls jumped down Rob's throat for jumping in that swimming pool fake crying. They've been apologizing to Rob's ass all season for calling him out on his fuck shit, but you want to call out Andrea, who really ain't do nothing to you. But Rob gets a pass. I don't like girls like that. I don't like it. Now, what I put in the girls' line? Oh, because Andrea said, y'all just voted me out because Janae was your friend. And it was like, no, we didn't. It ain't had nothing to do with friendship. Oh, let me put this phone on Do Not Disturb. It ain't had nothing to do with friendship. I'm so happy they showed that clip at the end of the episode, but y'all was up here lying. And what I don't like is y'all showed that we gonna get there. They brought out more backseat jokes where Leah was like, I was in the backseat. Liv talking about she was in the passenger seat. Kayla was driving. Janae had the GPS. Serena was on the aux cord. You know, they was making fun at this girl's expense when y'all were just lying. When I wish y'all would just tell the why lie when the truth will work? Why lie when the truth would work? Because y'all could have told her from jump, look, we not voting out Janae. That's our homegirl. It was between you and Nicole, and you lost. Cajun, you meant, oh, you want to show me? Well, thank you. Thank you. But Love Island is really good. You cracking up at these jokes. They don't give a fuck about Andrea. They sure don't. They sure don't. So let's move on because I really don't care that much either. I don't even want to be defending Andrea. Up next, Daya and Serena had a classy conversation. Daya said people are bullying her online. They're bullying the Casa girls. Season 7 people who think they may want to apply for Love Island. If you are not cast to be an original, an OG, standing on the lily pad episode 1, if that's not you, don't go on the show if you can't handle the critiques of the internet. Because Casa girls, you have to come in and pull out your best tricks to get these men to turn their heads. When you come in as a bombshell, you're required to steal somebody's man, or they might steal their woman back or whatever. But you're required to steal people from their partners. And I just feel like if you have sensitive skin and you're not cast to be an OG lily pad girl on the Love Island, go ahead and don't accept the invitation. Because it ain't, I ain't never seen it work out where a Casa girl end up going to the end of the game. Now, I ain't watched all the seasons either, but since I have watched, people always bring people back from Casa. Soon as they finish the Casa recoupling, they get to crying. I ain't really mean to bring them back. You know, I really love you. I just wanted to test it to make sure we were strong. They do it every season. They do it every season. Now, I have seen bombshells come in and steal people, man, and stuff like that, and vice versa. But I definitely would never want to be a Casa girl or a Casa guy. I wouldn't want to be a Casa cast choice because they treat them Casa people like crap. And then people, why do y'all get so invested in this television show where is anybody still together? Is there a couple outside of the current season 7 couples that are still together? These people don't really be in love. Why are y'all so invested? It's entertainment. Be entertained and move on. Liv is now arguing that the bombshells had it worse because she had to steal. Liv, shut up. You stayed way longer than you were supposed to stay. If it wasn't for you being the first bombshell, you would have been with her. Leah finally addresses her fans saying, well, if you're a fan of me, please don't bully nobody up here because you know I ain't got no beef with. Shut up, Leah. Because if you really meant what you said, you would have said it a long time ago, not at the reunion. I don't know. I really don't care. Okay. I would be cast as a Casa boy or a bombshell. I love to shake things up. If you have the thick enough skin, but don't come in on Casa trying to shake stuff up and entertaining me, giving me a good show. I appreciate that. And then when the reunion come around, be crying because Twitter done jumped down your throat. You got to have thick skin to be a Casa boy or bombshell. Because your job is, if we're going to call it how it is, I'm just going to call it how I see it. The Casa people come in and whore themselves out. They kiss all in the mouth, get in the shower, humping in the bed. Hell, last season they was having sex in the bed. The Casa people whore themselves out to get brought back to the house because it ain't nothing else for you to do. They already doing all the kissing and hugging and long talking at the villa. And Casa, you gotta shake some things up to get brought back to the villa. I don't know. I feel stuffy. I'm sorry. What happened next? Oh, let's get to Kayla and Aaron. Kayla finally cusses Aaron out and doesn't cry, but I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad for Kayla. Aaron stay embarrassing you. He waited to get on the reunion show to be like, yeah, I got in the shower with who was he with? I done forgot the girl's name. Daniela, whatever her name is. Then he was talking about, yeah, and I had my hands all down her pants and stuff. I was like, y'all couldn't tell Kayla any of this in the villa. Like, you waited to the reunion to spill the worst of it. Shout out to Kayla for not crying. She used her big girl words. She cussed him out and moved on. Because I was like, if he bring out a seashell and y'all get back at the hotel tonight, I ain't gonna feel no ways bad. That's why I don't feel any ways bad for Kayla right now. Because she didn't have to go home and see anything different than what they show her in the villa. Like, they showed you the worst of it. Now, yeah, they kind of pieced it out till you were like Cordell. They kind of was like, bam, here we go. They kind of was feeding it to you a little at a little. But they showed you everything you needed to see, Kayla, and you still wanted to be with him. And I kind of feel like after you got embarrassed and you kind of seen the Twitter people talking about you'll do anything for I love you in the seashell, you was kind of like, I'm gonna cuss his ass out at the reunion, and that's that. Whatever. Aaron's grandfather passed away. Condolences. But I do feel like you tried to gaslight Taylor by using your grandfather's passing. Like, you didn't even call me, my grandfather passed. And look, this might sound really bitchy, but you can't treat people a certain kind of way, and then when something bad happens to you, expect them to forget how you treated them and come woo, woo, woo you. No, let your mama, I pray he still got his parents, but let your parents, cousins, siblings woo, woo you. You treated this woman like shit. She ain't got to check on you. And I wouldn't. But Kayla better than me. Anyway, what happened next? We yes, Kayla is a Josh. She cried way too damn much. We finally saw the raw footage of the fire pit. They showed us even more than what they showed on the show. To me, this was the best part of the reunion because Janae, take note, that was an actual receipt worth sharing. We ain't caring about your little pieces of paper. But anyway, I forgot how it went, but it just, in my notes, I said Leah is a fucking liar. Like, Leah, to me, that fire pit was Leah wants Andrea out. Period. Liv wanted Nicole out because Nicole was kissing up on Miguel. And at that point, Liv was with Miguel and she was trying to play, well, I don't care. She can kiss my man because we open. But, I feel like she doing too much. And then the whole time, it's really Liv versus Leah, because Leah is like, well, Andrea's closed off and she ain't even here for the process. And, and Kayla was like, but I'm closed off. There's always one person that's closed off from the beginning, and that's you and Aaron. That's not an excuse. I wish they would have just told the truth. Look, that whore over there took my man, and that whore over there is trying to take my man. Put up the one or the two. Serena, y'all decide. For whatever reason, they sided with Leah, and Andrea had to go. And I'm mad because at some point, y'all ladies lied the entire time about how that fire pit went down. But some kind of way, it flipped into let's gang up on Rob for Rob saying backseat. When she was like, I told Rob I was trying to be in the back seat. Rob left out the word trying. And then that made you all upset. And y'all said what y'all said. And I was like, how Rob get in this? Rob deserves his lashings. Connor deserved a lashing. They didn't lash the men. Hakeem deserved a lashing. A lot of the men escaped their lashings. Hell, even Cordell. I feel like Sharina said, I ain't showing up if I got to talk about Casa and Cordell. Excuse me. But I just couldn't believe y'all made us watch a 20-minute clip of the fire pit, and somehow it all ended up on Rob. It's Rob's fault for not saying trying. Whatever. And I'm mad y'all got me defending Rob. Y'all got me defending people I don't even want to defend. At some point, they said Rob was like, I didn't want Leah back. And Leah was like, even if Rob would have wanted me back, I would have never went back with him. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. And what else happened? And that's where the post like, ain't nobody else talk. Cassidy said her and Rob are just friends. Rob is never taking off his overalls. And Pizza Hut, again, like Pizza Hut was all throughout the reunion. Look, y'all could have broke this down in 2 parts and really gave us some more tea of the season. Like, we didn't get into Connor having to apologize to Janae for saying he never want to be with Janae and all that stuff. He was like, saying, I kind of wanted to shade her. Why? When you was the one playing in her face, and now that you want to go hook up with Leah, now you want to shade Leah. They never addressed Leah the day after the recoupling, saying, I ain't really want his ass either. Like, it was so much we didn't address that I wanted to have addressed. But anyway, that was the reunion. I mean, if y'all make season 7 as entertaining as season 6 was, I will be back. Leah likes to mince words to avoid accountability. She sure does. Whenever Leah starts clapping her hands and standing up and cursing, she's in the wrong. That's her tail sign. When Leah is talking like a normal, regular conversation, she's trying to prove her point because she's probably right or she believes she's right. But whenever Leah gets to standing up, fuck yeah, shut the fuck up, all that, she wrong, and she just trying to be loud because she's the type of person that feels like if I'm loud, I could talk over somebody and they can't get their point across. So therefore I'm right because I'm just loud and they can't make their point. She ain't came across the right one. I feel like Serena would have been the right one if her and Serena weren't friends, but nobody else on this cast was going to do it. I thought Liv was going to do it, but no. All right, y'all. Up next, I'm about to get into the challenge real quick. If y'all didn't see, Laurel and Ryan had a little Twitter beef going on. I'm just going to talk about that real quick. Then after the challenge, I'm going to get into last night's episode of Big Brother and why I'm kind of hating Big now. But maybe for another 30 minutes, I'll be on live because I just feel really stuffed up and I'm not going to be talking all night. So if you care about the challenge and Big Brother, come back. If not, I'll probably holler at y'all Wednesday night because tomorrow night I have another fantasy football draft. So I won't be on YouTube tomorrow night. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.